Hello viewers and welcome back to our Let's Play of, well, Attila Total War. So, inside the last episode, it looks like we made our sweep through the northern portion of the map here, and continuing forward, as I recall us trying to regroup our forces and getting ready for another round. So, within that, in a similar light, I think I think we were at the very end of the turn. So with that said, we'll hit this button right here. We'll level up Charlton just before that, I think. Give him 2 points in the spoiler for that rating bonus, and we'll just cap things off just like that. Let's get the turn rolling, and oh, that's right. We're nearing that what's it called? That 400 AD mark. So we should be seeing some things happening right around there. So that'll actually complete the first section of that mission. So that'll be quite nice. And there we go. And ooh, a faction was destroyed that turn. Right. So let's get a few other things done. The Gipids over here seem to be, that province was generating like 800 some revenues, but now it's only generating 600 some. But that's fine. We'll put the Tempests on the raiding phase, and we'll get them to cap out there and to do some damage. Over here, the Blood Raiders. I'm just going to check their buildings because I believe we can encamp our people and expand our industries. So with that said, I actually did another take of this earlier, but what I ran into was that sometimes it's actually better to just camp down for a few seasons or so. So with that said, we'll try to encamp our places for now and to get some things going. One thing that I should note is that these chapters, I didn't notice this before, where, you know, it wasn't really that big of a deal. It comes with a few of these bonus objectives. So with chapter 1 preparation, we did this one, subjugation of the week, maintain sovereignty over 3 tributary states. We have 4. This one we're kind of overloaded with units as is, so I don't think we'll be able to do horse lords. Looks like we already have auxiliary power. Over here, sack 3 different cities, sack Duan and Mercampolis over here. That one is a bit far off because, yeah, towards the end of the 4th century AD, Huns escalated the frequency of their raids into Eastern Roman Empire territories. We haven't actually seen that one just yet. And looks like receive 15 in diplomatic tribute from the Eastern Roman Empire. So we'll check out these 2 things later on. For now, we also have this objective, call an army. So raise an army within however many turns, and I think I will actually do that. I'm going to raise another force because because your cities are based upon how many places you have. I mean, it kind of makes sense to do exactly just that. So, taking a look at the amount of generals that we can raise here, we have Okar. He seems to be a normal guy. He's actually stupid, so he's not that great. Have lots of different statesmen. It looks like Ruga over here seems to be the best fit. He has 3 cunning, so so it's neutral effects. If it's below 3, they have an upkeep cost, which is something that I dislike. And for him, he's very average in the middle of the road, but he's for free first and foremost, and his bonuses aren't bad. So we'll grab him rather. You do not have enough production surplus. That's why. Right, because do we need 8? Yeah, either way. In that case, we might save up for that. And with that said, we'll pluck down the Blood Raiders. We'll get them to do some building and encamping, and likewise we'll get the Children of the Larch to do something similar. So that'll be 1 turn over, just like that. And I have a feeling that this episode will be mostly about getting our strategy in order here. So with that said, we might not see any combat, just a bit of a a warning for those more so entertained by the battles than anything. Okay, and there we go. So it's winter. Winter, we're going to settle down either way. So we'll pluck down the children at large. Our income is in the positive, which is very, very good. And taking a look at this, yeah, population growth is much, much faster now. So that looks like it's going to take one more turn. And either way, we're going to wait that out. Taking a look at some of the newer buildings that we can build here, I'm going to expand this artisan's yurts into something bigger, and I think we'll do a if we do a cartwheeler's hut and then build a communal ground, that should give us quite a lot more income. I'm just checking which buildings would be most profitable to build. We could do a spinnier's yurt, which is just pure income. And you know what? Honestly, we can change these later on. I'm going to do a pure income building here. We want more huts, so I'm going to build another yurter's hut right there. On second thoughts, that might actually slow down our population growth, but I don't believe I can reverse it. Well, no, actually I can reverse it. In that case, we'll keep it like that. Now we get a nice, lovely cutscene once this turn is done.
They made ready for war. The world had fallen into shadow. The earth grew cold, and the wind whispered of death. And I beheld a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of scales in his hand. Attila was born. All knelt before him, for they knew he would devour the earth and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. Attila was born from darkness and despair.
Okay, so exactly as it says, Attila was born, and with that said, that finishes up portion 1 of the game. Moving forwards, well, we have been issued mission 2, so that moves things forwards. Another thing that happens is that Attila is actually right over here. Unfortunately, what happens with this is that it makes Charlton very, very it makes his loyalty waver. So with that said, we're going to try to help things out over here, and we want to try to do this secure loyalty mission. We wanted to get Olden to try to enact that. Anyhow, we also have this thing, drunk on watch. This man was drunk while he was supposed to be on watch. The watered down of our elite troops with this bumpkins seems to have been the main cause. Well, we can decimate the row, we can ignore the issue, we can flog him. We're gonna go with flog him, and we'll send that off just like that. So while that happens, our income is working out pretty well, which is quite nice. And with that said, we'll try to get some more provincial improvements down before anything. And oh, would you look at that? That is a wonderful amount of income. You know what? I think we'll pluck down the Tempests as well. We'll settle them down. We'll get their forces rebuilt, and we can expand their elders' yurts into another building. So we can expand that into, and they already have 2 herders' huts, so they're getting a lot of food, which is nice. We can expand them into a storyteller's yurt or a nobleman's yurt, both of which provide cavalry units, which is quite neat. I think I'm going to go with the storyteller's yurt simply because it gives us a 5% bonus to research. And speaking about research, we're going to start off by researching some of the civic texts. So start off with Permanent Migration Society, and we're going to get the other things built shortly as well. So apart from that, checking out some of the other things, we still can't raise an army, but we can evidently recruit an outrider. So with that said, we might as well do this, and we might as well raise, say, I have a wide variety of different ones. I'm going to recruit Garber. He's a herder, and with this army, we have a lot of herding or farms. So we'll get him up and running, and we'll check out what exactly is a herder right here. So these are one of their agents. Let's see. I find it funny that the encyclopedia needs to load. But yeah, he seems to be, he seems to be more of a intelligence gathering agent more so than anything. Is it finally going to pull up? No. Unfortunately, the encyclopedia is like that at times. So, does he have any positive traits? No. So Garbo over here should be able to infiltrate local places, and what that means is that if I click on one of these things, we can get spy information about these settlements, making it quite valuable. And he should be able to deceive armies as well. So he's very multifaceted like that. I'm going to see whether or not we can pull up any other agents right here. And nope. How can I help? In that case, I'm going to take a look at some of these other buildable buildings. And starting off over here, let's grab a... we can do a bartering ground for more commerce wealth. This wine trader increases the morale for all troops. That would be quite useful. This campfires gives us more growth and more food, but I think we'll go with the bartering grounds, so we get that set up. And now we might be able to recruit a new army. It's still at 5. I wonder if it's dependent on the force. Nope. When will that be enough, though? That might take a few turns to build up, but I think it'll be one if we manage to get our if we manage to get our economy set up right here. So that should be just a few turns, or we might do a full year sitting right here. The turns are starting to get long, so I might just pause the videos when we do these, starting from this point. So bear with me here. And ooh, a call to arms. These people have been attacked by the East German separatists. So let's enter the side of the war on the side of our allies here, and let's see what we can do. These East German separatists are actually attacking us, attacking the children of the large camps here. This will be the first camp battle we've seen, so let's start this up and let's see what this... Now, this will be a defensive battle, so we're coming in a lot of archers, some lance cavalry to get rid of their skirmish line, and a lot of those onyx spheres once again. Okay, and they've chosen a very, very foggy day to start things off of. Huh. Right. Well, let's try to grab the high ground. And right over here, we can try to maintain... Yeah, we can get our forces to maintain this area. We should be all fair and good. I'm going to try to hide our cavalry inside the forests where they can't be seen. So that'll set up for an ambush at one point or another. Toggle these guys on skirmish mode, and they probably won't have very much armor once again, so we'll light up with a flaming shot, and flaming shot does a ton of damage against cavalry too, which is quite nice. Or we could do standard shot as well. It's going to do less damage and it doesn't have that bonus against cavalry, but it fully penetrates the armor of the German levies. So I guess we could try that. And let's see, so there's their army in the mist. And we want to get some harassment on their main line. I don't really care about the other forces that they have. And I see that their hurlers are on the flanks. So we might be able to sneak in there.
The enemy approaches.
Pick them off later on as well. Ah, and they're sending in their cav. Let's try to draw their cavalry out here. That is just barrage upon barrage of them. Right, for that I think we'll switch to flaming shot. There, not that. So there goes their cavalry for sure. And right now, let's get some harassment on their sidelines. So let's try to come in here and smash their very light slinger forces. And perfect, they're blobbing up.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Ooh, yikes. We didn't pull them back fast enough.
The whole unit has been destroyed.
Okay, and of course that'll gradually tire out their troops. So while they follow our people around, we might as well try to get a stab into the back ranks of their forces here. Man, oh man, would you look at that? Just waves upon waves upon waves of arrows.
The enemy have rallied their units. The enemy is going for our general! Protect him! The Scourge of Christ!
Yeah, this fog can work both ways. Alright. So let's try to pull back Olden. The idea here is that I want to use my general's cavalry unit to engage these guys. Hopefully hold them down long enough that I can grab some of the other troops in here. And the main thing is that I'd prefer it if my archers here didn't waste so many shots on the other miscellaneous units. Okay, that should keep him away. And how are we doing over here? So they've locked up that troop. And oh, I just really hope that that general unit can get back to this line in time.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Yeah,
This
because
is a
if they're not able to
display.
get back in time, then we're going to have some problems. Speaking about it, these cavalry units really shouldn't be engaging that that spear levy, but that worked out in the end, so that's good. Want them to come around here, catch all of these troops just like that.
Enemy units have been rallied.
And there we go. That should be the killing blow. Managed to circle their land unit or their heavy infantries right there. Wrap around for that too.
We have gained the upper hand.
And
Their
perfect.
general
Ooh,
is
their
dead.
general is dead too.
A lethal blow.
So let's give chase over here, and that's going to get them, or that's going to put them down to two units right here. And there we go. So nice victory once again. But looks like their army is reduced to... And ooh, would you look at that? Our people over here with the Children of the Lurch have leveled up. That managed to get almost 200 kills, and all of the archers managed to pick up their weights with equally large amounts right there. So that is truly a killing blow there. And I think that'll be the end of episode 5 here, if I'm not mistaken. Anyhow, we'll take these warriors and we'll sell them,
Finding shelter.
and we'll let the children of the lurch continue healing up. And it looks like we even got a level up from that. Just before we go, it looks like there is another one of these arranged weddings. We'll intervene just because, and loyalty has been secured with Charlton, so everything looks pretty good. I'll see you guys in episode 6. Bye bye for now.